There's no doubt that English is a very important world language, if not the most important one, which is great for people like me who make a living teaching it. People have many different reasons for learning English, and these change depending on external circumstances. I've been teaching in Western Europe for the past 25 years, and things have changed enormously during this period. When I first started teaching, English certainly wasn't as vital for work as it is now. People used to be interested in British and American culture. Well, I guess they still are if you look at the popularity of some TV series now. But I think then one of the key reasons for studying English was music. The students I had, well, they used to want to understand the lyrics of songs they liked. Aside from that, there were some students who simply liked studying a language. But in fact, if you ask me, the main reason people came to English classes was not goal-orientated at all. It was about meeting people. We would often go out after class, and you'd have the same students studying together year after year. The English itself was almost secondary. How things have changed! Very few of my students today study English because they love the language. In fact, there are some who openly say they resent having to study English and do it only because they have to, which, personally speaking, I find very sad. And I don't think any of them come in order to make friends. There are plenty of other ways for them to do that. There's no question that today most people are studying English because of their career. My students either need English in their jobs right now, or they need it for their CV in order to get a better job, or they or their parents see it as important for their school or university studies. So the motivation has changed completely. It's much more instrumental, English as a way to get something. Don't get me wrong, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, and without a shadow of a doubt, my students today are more focused, they work harder, attend regularly, and do their homework. At times, they can get a bit obsessed with passing levels and getting officially recognised qualifications, though. But I think there can also be a bit of a problem with viewing learning a language in the same way as, say, learning to drive. It's not just a question of going to class, reaching a satisfactory level of proficiency, and then you know it forever. And of course, what really matters is that you keep on practicing. What's that expression? Use it or lose it. That definitely applies to language learning. So, anyway, overall, I think there's been a major change in people's reasons for studying English. I think this directly reflects the increasingly competitive society we live in, and that English today is probably right up there with using computers as an essential life skill.